Hello, how are you doing today? So I just figured that I needed to just do this today so that we can talk about what gold did during the week because this weekend is really busy and it may be noisy even where I am right now. So but just stay with me. Let us go over what gold did this week. I intend next week is going to be mostly for next activity is going to be mostly like educational. Like we're going to go over spotting candlesticks at pivotal areas where price pivots. Pivoting means changing from one trend to another on major and minor structure. We're going to be able to identify major structure and we're going to look at how to I'm not writing these things down. So if I if I should cover next stick and I'm too tired to actually make those, bear with me. We'll do it one day, but I hope to do it next week. I will remember. So let me not list too much. Let me just list those three and all. And then we'll also backtest trend lines. And also look at I think the first thing will be how to backtest because I've actually done this before. It's somewhere in all my videos. I would look for it and probably link it somewhere here or in the description or something. Because how to backtest, let's even start from there. What are we doing? There are different kinds of backtesting, like, what am I doing? Because you see me, I'm saying backtest, but I'm not using the replay button most times and all of that. So, but let's look at what this beauty did last week. We're following it throughout the week, and one of the key things that I always say is to follow price step by step. Or the things that how I trade is not looking at uh what's happening on the higher time frame, even though we are looking at everywhere. Yeah, everywhere we're looking everywhere, but it's following price step by step and flowing with price. So I'm going to delete this right now. So let me go on the. Should I have deleted it so that I'll keep my analysis from last week because you guys, I think we went through this together, right? So let's start from this for remember this my zone that I kept talking about, this supply zone here. Where I said that price is likely to come to, I shifted it here, this would be it. Oh God. Yeah, price is likely to come to this area, and I'm expecting a sell around here. But if it doesn't sell, what did I say? It's going to give me something which indicates a buy. It's going to break and retest that area or close below it, just something comforts. Now, again, trade what you see, don't trade what you think. We didn't get any confidence for a sale. Do you see any sale here? This is like bullish momentum. So, no understanding that price already broke that level, a clear break. And then indication that it was coming back to retest was this ascending reversal channel that aligns with divergence. Whenever an ascending channel aligns with divergence, it is more high probability. I don't know if that English is correct, but it is high probability, right? So we had price in this area. This is a form of consolidation in a channel, right? So even though we took a buy around here, that made sense. The price pushed up. And then, I don't think I made a video on that day, but I analyzed this trade to actually come here and it touched this area to push up. So what made it push up on 15 minutes? How could we have known that price would have pushed all the way up and not continue down? Weak exhaustions. Weak exhaustions are very important because they're telling you the story of price. Candlestick in level one of candlestick, I mentioned that candlesticks are telling you the story. Do not just look at the names or this thing. The size matters. The the weeks matters. The context matters as to where these candlesticks are forming. You understand? So um we have these weak exhaustions that the color also matters at sometimes. These are bullish. This candlestick closed bullish, right? You know, my bullish candlesticks are white. Yours may be red, yellow, orange, green. Doesn't matter. So, um, yes. And then this again aligns with a form of divergence. Let me see if that's on 1 hour as well, because that's on an entry time frame, right? Yes, even on 1 hour you have divergence. Divergence is when two things are doing different things. That's when price is doing one thing and then the RSI or your stochastic or your MACD is doing up the opposite. So you have divergence there, which is exhaustion plus divergence, plus that prices be testing that area. It means I'm not going there, like, and then you now had what? A higher low exhaustion. In level 4 of the trading course, you have, this confluence right there. If we just follow what um we learned, you know, it's going to be tea. So then, knowing that this is not coming down any further, this bearishness exhausted itself, and then price pushed up, right? Price pushed up onto this level. I would have gotten out here because I had the I had a daily descended. So how would you know to continue again? Understanding your reversal patterns as well, uh, your chart patterns and all. So basically, the point of this is I was anticipating a move, but I did not jump in the move. Uh, and like just flow with price. After this, we had a sell, then we had a buy. I was not married to the idea and the thought that price will come all the way down. I don't know if you understand. And I wasn't disappointed at the change in trend the price is trying to do because I understand that same thing that happened here can also happen in this area. So yes, like I said, there is. Remember this trend line that I put here, that this is a high probability trend line now. Now, the same thought process that we have here, we have here as well. So if price will break away, like when I mean serious breakaway, because this is a high probability trend line, right? Sorry about the noise, but I do, whatever price does will take it, but I am looking at a sell around here. I'm looking at a sell around here. Okay, let me wrap this up. So basically for this week, we are going to be looking at what price we do and everything. So that's what I saw during the week, and then I'll see you in the next video. Let me quickly go. Yeah.